Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. If you want to check out more hood tours, visit my Philadelphia Hoods playlist with over 200 plus Philadelphia hood tours covering all different neighborhoods in Philadelphia, PA. Okay, guys, so right now we're going to try something different. As you can see, it's a snowy day here in Philadelphia, PA. Hey, yo, that rhyme. I should write poems for Dr. Seuss. Alright, y'all, so we're under Kensington. We're not going to ride the whole Kensington through. I'm just going to start zigzagging through blocks. I'll probably turn left on Somerset and just start zigzagging through the hood. I want to show y'all what Philly looked like on a snowy day. We're supposed to be getting like 12 inches this week. It's going to be snowing for 3 days straight. So right now it's looking like probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 inches outside in some areas. But what we're going to do is, I'm hungry. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. And I don't know about you, but I love food. You know what I mean? So I love food. So I'm thinking about getting some food up from the Olney section of Philadelphia. There's a Chino's or Chinese store that I like to go to up there in Olney. But I figured, like, why not take y'all on a ride? Let's take the scenic view, the hood scenic view, and zigzag through, you know, the different blocks. Just, you know, we don't have no set point of destination other than the Chinese store and back around the way. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's get this tour popping. So right now, we are at, whoa, he was an angry driver. He hit that red light. We're at Kensington Ave and Lehigh Avenue. On my right-hand side, we got the 2-foot cheesesteak spot, or the 1-pound cheesesteak. Across the street on my right hand side, we got Strathman's building supplies, building materials and all that stuff. On my left hand side, they are making a U-Haul. Yeah, they're making a little U-Haul spot. So we're just gonna yeah, see what it looks like in different neighborhoods. It's cold, it's snowy. I don't expect there to be that many people out, but figure try something different, do a nighttime tour. Please excuse the window, you know. I got the camera set on a tighter shot. It's not set on the wide shot that I normally set it up on. That's because I don't want it to be all dark. You know, nighttime doesn't always look too well. It says at Kensington Beach. Yeah, I seen that on the wall. So I just gave you a plug at Kensington Beach. Just gave you a plug, bro. Passing Tusculum. We're traveling up Kensington. We got a few heads out here. We got the police on my right hand side and we got the police on my left hand side. Driving right up. We got the Rock Ministries on my right hand side. We got the Great Wall Chinese food. We still got a whole bunch of people right here on my left hand side hanging out and about. I'm gonna make this left here. This is the farthest that I'm gonna go. So we're gonna turn left on Somerset. Let me see if I can tap this camera. Please forgive me. I'm gonna see if I can turn up the brightness. Oh, I turned it up, but now it looks extra foggy. Hold on. See if I can turn it up some. Yeah, turn up the brightness, guys. Hopefully that does some type of justice. I don't really like doing nighttime tours because of the darkness, but it seems like you guys like nighttime tours. So, alright, y'all. So we out here. There's a big old box in the middle of the street. Driving up Somerset. We got the 4-wheel drive on deck, the real-time 4-wheel drive 5-speed vehicular device. We're on Somerset and Badlands Street. I got the heater on in the background, so if you guys, you know, hear that heater, then you know that's what it is. I got it on low right now. Hopefully it doesn't get foggy. Yo, is it me or is the shot looking extra pale and extra washed out? Like foggy. I don't know, it almost seems that way. Hold on, let me dim the brightness down. Yeah, I almost felt like it was extra foggy, right? Yeah, I think right there is pretty good. I don't think we needed it any brighter. All right, we just passed Rose Hill Street on my right-hand side. We got some brothers right outside in front of the store that's closed down. Wonder what they're up to. Passing Orange Street. My mom used to live right here on Orange Street way back when. Right here on Orange in Somerset. If you've been paying attention to my tours, you know my mom has lived in many different neighborhoods in Philadelphia. This was one of them. All right, what do we have in front of us? We got end one way. I'm gonna make this left. I'm gonna drive over this bridge right here. We're turning left. We would have kept going straight and hit Tusculum, but I'm gonna cross this right here. This is a bridge that was used during the Rocky movie. I believe he ran across this bridge right here, this little bridge area. We got the Somerset Villas right in front of us. All right, we'll keep it pushing. We're gonna make this left on Somerset and Gurney Street. We got a factory on my right hand side that says available, meaning if you have a big bag and you're an investor, there might be a factory you may be interested in. I wish I could afford that factory. I'll be completely honest with you. I would have been bought it. We got two people right here freezing. They are freezing. We have Usetta Mini Market, too, on my left-hand side. It's closed. It seems like most of the corner stores that I just drove by were closed. I don't know if they closed because of the snow, you know what I mean? They figured a snowstorm is coming, so. All right, we just passed Swanson Street. We're now passing Water Street. Somebody in front of us got one of the off-road vehicles. That's decent. Passing Lee Street. He banged the left. I should bang a left with them so that y'all can see it, right? Because these people be, we're on Front Street. These people be riding these Johns around the city like if they legal and like it has tags and insurance and everything, but I'm more than sure that they do not. I'm gonna make this left. I wasn't planning on making this left. We're making a left on Hope Street. There's somebody on my left-hand side shoveling. We actually missed him. Where he disappeared to? Yo, it's like magic. That means that he came through this block and he must have been out. He's probably at the gas station, but we'll see. We'll see when we get a little closer. I think I need a new wiper, right? Yeah, I think I need a new wiper. Hold on. Yeah, it seems like when it wipes back down, it like puts a streak on the shot. Alright, there's a go-kart on my right-hand side. On my left-hand side, there we go. We got it. We're at the gas station. Look at it right there. See it on my right-hand side? It's like a Polaris ATV off-road objects made by Honda, actually. See it? That thing is totally not legal, but they're taking advantage because it's the snow. And to be honest, people always ride all types of four-wheelers and Banshees and all types of LT80s and quads when it snows in Philly. And the cops don't really mess around. They don't really mess around. Man, my wipers suck, dude. I definitely have to invest in wipers first thing in the morning because they're only like $9-10 a wiper. It almost makes me just want to stop by AutoZone now and like grab a wiper just so that we don't like ruin this whole tour. This is amazing. Well, anyway, it's cool. It's cool. We're passing Silver Street. Man, my OCD is saying stop by AutoZone and get a wiper. Cause this sucks. Cause when it wipes up, it's clean. Watch, clean. Boom! It messes it up and leaves streaks. Man. Alright, so we're gonna make this left right here on Somerset. Yo, I'm straight up about to go into AutoZone and go and get 2 cheap wipers. I'm serious. Because then that'll defeat the purpose of this tour. Look at that. That'll really defeat, that'll be like a waste. I'm sure somebody's gonna say, hey, dude, you need new wipers, buddy. Yeah, who knew? So there's an AutoZone right around the corner. I'm gonna run in real quick. Y'all gonna see this live, real time, happening live and direct. We out here. People sweeping off the snow, getting ready for the morning. We got Howard Street right here in front of us. Hey, buddy, you're blocking the street. Me and the YouTubers need to get by. We got the lighthouse on my right-hand side. See somebody on my right-hand side sweeping? You gonna go? Or you stuck? That Infiniti ain't got 4-wheel drive, Mr. JX35? You ain't got 4-wheel drive, man. Seriously? Wow, super duper windy out here because all the snow is just blowing. Yo, what are you stuck there, bro? You need like a little assistance? "12 hours later. Can you reverse and can you allow me to go by? Flashing my lights like, buddy, you can reverse it, you can go forward. Let's see how long this actually takes. Normally I won't wait here, but I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt so y'all can see what Philly life is like. Let me beep beep. Roll out the way, buddy. You got an SUV, you can't tell me that you stuck. That's an Infinity. I don't like Infinities, but I mean they're supposed to be good, right? Bro, all you gotta do is reverse and let us go by. That is it. Really holding up our beautiful tour. I could go right and stop being stubborn. She just spit out the window. Literally did all of that just to spit out of the window. Are they drunk? Are they high? What's the situation? Well, we'll wait here for the entertainment purposes. You heard me beep several times. There's only so much that I can do. My OCD says go straight, but my intelligence says go right and stop being stubborn. Stop prolonging a simple situation. It's kind of petty that they're just staying there. But it's good to have y'all see this. This is like some real Philly stuff. And then she spit again, and not only did she spit on her vehicle. Yo, that spit ran right down her door. Lady, you caught in the World Wide Web forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You spit and you spit on your own vehicle. It ran straight down whoever's door that was. Now she's on the phone. I don't know if she's stuck or something, but she's looking. She opened up the door. The door is open. I'm gonna reverse because now I'm blocking the intersection and somebody on my OCD says go straight. She's looking back as if she's waiting for something. Did it take you that long to get out of the vehicle, lady? Like normally I'm super duper respectful. And I'm real great with driving on the sidewalk. I should have just drove on the sidewalk where she at. I'm about to drive on the sidewalk on the right, but I know the lighthouse steps right there. Boom. So well, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit y'all with some sidewalk work. Sidewalk work, Toonie Mug Goonie style. You see that? That's why we're in a four-wheel drive, for fools just like that. Let me make sure that now they don't magically come out. That was incredible, right? That was the most absurd thing we've dealt with today. But it's cool, that's Philly life. All right, we're on Masher and Somerset, but y'all see how my OCD worked? Like I could have just went in around the block and stopped being complicated. We got the Irish Brown Townhouse Apartments on my left. We got Ming River Chinese Palace on my right. Passing Mutter Street. Whoa, car coming out of nowhere. Yeah, they're still stuck over there on the corner, so I don't know if something's wrong with their vehicle, but spitting outside of the back window wasn't really productive to let me know something was wrong with the vehicle. We're passing Hancock and Somerset. We're gonna make this left right here on 2nd and Somerset. We got a bar right across the street, sports bar, restaurant. Yeah, I gotta do something about this, about these wipers. These wipers are really irking me. If you're gonna be driving around for a few, we might as well do it the right way. Do it right or don't do it at all. Let's make this little left right here. Plus, I'm gonna need them. Like, if it's gonna be like, you know, a snowy winter, you might as well get them. They're pretty cheap. I mean, they got different ones. They got like the $20 wipers, the $30 wipers, but I'm cool with some $9 wipes. Some $9 wipes. All right, we just made a left on 2nd Street. You got a lot on my left-hand side with a bunch of used cars for sale. That's like that's not even a real car lot. That's just somebody who, during I guess the income tax season, buys 2-3 dozen cars, parks them in that open lot, and sells them. Right here, we're pulling up to AutoZone. AutoZone is known right here for having tons and tons of local private mechanics, like people who are not certified, but they do know how to do the work. Yeah, they just come there in the morning. They'll change your brakes, they'll change your oil, they'll fix your axles, they'll do all that stuff, change an alternator for a fee. Yo, y'all seeing an exclusive tour. Y'all about to see Toonie Magooney go inside and go and make a little purchase. Purchase. Alright, y'all. Please bear with me. I'll be back. In my Terminator voice, I'll be back. My bad, y'all. Sheesh, it's chilly out there. And I hear, yo, there's mad four-wheelers driving by me. There's those ATV cars. The total was $17.86. And look at it. Wow, we have magic. Wow. Yo, you know what's funny? The security guard in there told the dude that was working behind the counter, he said, that's like the 10th person that just came in for wipers. So I guess everybody is dealing with wiper situations tonight. Like right there in that trash can alone, there is like 5-6 different boxes of just wipers. So yeah, the passenger wiper was like $6.99. The driver wiper was like $8.99. So not bad. So hopefully that gives you guys a better view. And if it doesn't, just blame it on the wipers. And we out, y'all. Y'all seeing some exclusive issue, official tissue stuff. Yeah, we out here. So I'm reversing. I have to be cautious though because my back window's kind of foggy. Oh, what is all that light that's going on all over there? What is it? What is that? Oh, right. I was about to say, I see flashing light. All right, so let me see. Let's make this left right here. Oh boy. Okay, should we go left? Should we go right? Should we go left? Should we go right? Let's go righty. I think in Spanish, right is derecha and left is la izquierda. Now, I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I think I know that right. If I'm wrong, feel free to comment in the comment section. As always, I don't know it all. I don't have all the knowledge in the whole entire universe. But if you guys have any knowledge, stories, memories, experiences you want to share, yo, these wipers still suck. It's like, nah, I think it's only so noticeable because we're on camera. But in real life, like, I can actually see through. But it's like, you know, who knows if, you know. Yeah. Let's make this right. Let's go up American Street. This is called American Street. On my right-hand side, we have a plaza, the Pastrana Plaza. We got the Lehigh Wick office, wine and spirit shop, Isla Latin Cuisine Bar, and Plaza Beer. We got Congreso, building on my right-hand side. Congreso for, I think it's Latino Unidados or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to speak Spanish, but yeah, something like that. Some magical Spanish word. Let's make this left right here on Somerset. We have another Congreso building on my right-hand side. Now, where I want to get this food from is located in Olney. It's by like 5th and Champlost. So I figured like might as well take y'all on the drive. Because I was going to do it separate, right? Like I was just going to do a tour. And then after I was going to have to worry about food. But man, whatever. It's cool. Alright, we just passed 3rd Street. We're passing Oriana Street. I should have took y'all through the hot spot, right? They're like, Toon, but why didn't you go through the hot spot, dog? Yeah, there's a hot spot right around the corner. We just passed 4th Street. Passing Lithgow Street. We got Julio de Burgos middle school. Well, it's an elementary middle school now. But when I went there, it was middle school. We are at Lawrence Street. There's no stop sign here for us, so I didn't really eat that stop sign. I just slowed down. We got King VTS Barbershop on my right. We're passing Orkney Street. On my left, we have a beautiful mural painted on the side of that building. Let's make this right and go up 5th Street, and then we'll zigzag a little bit and just play with it some. We got Raymond's nightclub and bar across the street. I'm gonna turn on this air just a little bit. So if y'all hear air, that's because I'm trying to defog the windows. See if maybe that helps with your viewing experience. Oh, snap, son. And then I got a jack inside the trunk. So if y'all hear a little that's because I decided to bring the most gigantic jack in the world. To La Migrosa Botanica. Yo, there's a Botanica shop there. That means that they sell rosary beads. I have to stop by there one day and check it out, son. San Juan convenience store on my right. Maria grocery store on my right. Prescriptions and pharmacy on my left. Romano's Pizzeria right here on my left-hand side. Somebody parking on my right, or either, yeah, I think they were parking. Ink, Philadelphia, Tattoo Studios on my left. Orkney, we just passed Orkney. We're now approaching Lawrence. We got Arecibo Lounge on my right. I believe Arecibo is a town in Puerto Rico. We got New Dimension Barbershop on my right. We got a bunch of small garages on my left. We're driving through residential areas, so yeah. Passing Lithgow Street. We're at 4th and Cambria. We got LLG Grocery, 1 Inc. on my right. Now we're passing Oriana Street, Cambria and Oriana. We're gonna make this left on 3rd. The check cashers on my right hand side, SSI, SSA, direct deposit and all that stuff, and they help you with taxes. That's a new school they made on my right hand side by Congreso. We're in a residential block, 2-story block. There is a 1 3-story home. It looked like they added the 3rd edition. Y'all probably couldn't see it, but I saw it. So there's no traffic behind me, but 200 West Birch Street on my right. Birch. Passing A&D grocery store. We just passed Della. I said Della. Stella Street, son. Stella. We passed Kumai's bar on my right hand side. We're at 3rd and Indiana Street. I'm gonna make this left. We got Lucky Garden Chinese store on my left hand side. Normally there's a ton of old heads out here on this corner. Old heads like in their 50s and their 60s of Spanish descent, just hanging out, drinking, and also selling fruits and like produce across the street. But it's cold, so obviously they're not gonna be out now. This is the famous 4th and Indiana, and behind us was 3rd and Indiana. So like these areas are well known in Philadelphia. Still to this day, they're very active spots. I've drove you guys by here on a few occasions during daytime tours. It hasn't even been the summer yet, so y'all ain't really see what it's hitting for. Look at the Fang Cold beer on my left hand side is open, and it still got 8. I would say, nah, I think I over exaggerated. Like 4. 4 people. I over exaggerated. I was about to say it got like 8 people. I was gonna say several. But you know, several. No, it got 5 people, 6 people. So I was close. There's 6 people out. The other 2 were hidden. There's a couple people on my right. There's a mini market on my left. There's AMA Indiana mini market on my right. Some people walking. Buddy getting inside his vehicle. We're at 5th Street. So rather than going right, because I can just go right, I'm just gonna go straight. I'm gonna cross over 5th Street. See what it's hitting for over here. Just past A-Lee Supermarket on my left. We're now approaching Reese Street. On my right hand side, I believe, what's the name of that school, y'all? Is it Potter Thomas? Yeah, check it out on my right hand side. We're passing Fairhill Street on my left hand side. We got a buddy in the middle of the street walking, casually walking. We're now approaching 6th Street. We got a Y&D deli on my left, and then we got a paralegal office on my right. That paralegal office used to be a corner store too, which is strange. That now it's a paralegal office. All right, we're at Marshall Street. There's no stop sign here, but I'm gonna slow down. You see how there's this Honda Accord here? Go ahead, buddy. You wanna go? I'm gonna let you go. You wanna go? So you can be on the World Wide Web on YouTube. All right, we're on Indiana Marshall. Okay, we're now approaching 7th Street. I can turn up 7th or I can turn up 9th. I've did this area plenty of times, but go straight, go right, go straight, go right, straight, right, left, straight. I said right, left, straight. Don't hate. We gonna go right, left, straight. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll be tripping myself out, yo. No, but what do? I want to go right or do I want to go straight? I'm gonna go straight. Franklin Street. We got B&B beer here. I got a crazy memory on this block. It's probably not the coolest memory, but I used to sneak some girl out of a basement, right? She was of age. She was in high school with me, but I don't think like her mom wanted her to go out past a certain time. Yeah, so she used to be like, pick me up, yo. And then she used to straight up go out of the basement window. Crazy, right? Crazy story. My wife doesn't even know that until now. We're making a right on 8th in Indiana. We got Indiana Mini Market on my left-hand side. All right, so this is a 2-story block right here. Got an Acura RSX on my right-hand side. They got the good old K24 or the K20. I don't know what motor that John had in it. I'm just guessing it had a K24, but yeah, should be a K series. Got a little Pooper Scooper Mini Cooper on my right. We're at Clearfield, 8th and Clearfield. All right, I can go straight, I can go right, I can go left. No, I can't go left, so I'm all over exaggerating. I can go straight and right. I'm gonna just go straight. Empty lot on my right, 2-story houses on my left. My mom used to live on this block too, and my family still lives on this block on my right hand, on my left hand side. I told you before when I was a kid that I buried a cat in that lot on my right hand side. When I was a youngster, I was probably like 8 years old, 7 years old. I was like distraught that one of my mom's kittens passed away, and I took it around the corner and I buried it, and I was like a little pipsqueak, so I don't think I had the correct tools, and I think I probably dug like the most shallowest grave ever, probably like 7 inches or 8 inches, and threw like stones and pebbles over it to bury it, but I tried. I'm on 8th and Allegheny. We got Seven Brothers Mini Market on my left hand side. Should I go right? Should I go straight? Should I go straight? Should I go right? I think I'm gonna go right. There's so many options, so many different places to do activities. We're at Allegheny Street. I said street. Y'all gonna get mad at me. It's Allegheny Ave, but it's a street, ain't it? All right, cool. I'm glad that we got that out of the way. Franklin Street. We just passed Franklin. Like, I'm forever being crucified for, like, in the beginning of the Crime Family Mob Stories video, I think like 30 seconds in, I said something about, or like 40 seconds in, I said something about, we're driving up Snyder Street, right? Because it's a street. At the end of the day, it's a street. But then like at 1 minute and 50 seconds, literally like 40 seconds later, I said, all right, guys, we're at 8th and Snyder Avenue. So I did say Avenue, but everybody focused when I said street, and they crucified me for it. So it's cool. I'll be the one to go on the cross. All right, we're passing 7th and Allegheny. We're now passing Sheridan Street. Passing Wendell Street. We're at 6th Street. Yeah, I think just the whole fact that it's snowing, it probably sucks as far as the camera quality, because those little those snowdrops, snowflakes, whatever, hit the window, they melt, and then they look like raindrops, so it kind of takes away your viewing experience. All right, I'm gonna make this left here, and I'm just gonna zigzag through these little blocks. All right, your family home care on my right hand side. So y'all can see what these little blocks live like in the winter, or at least with snow. You know what I mean? But they got cones holding a slider on my right hand side, meaning do not move those cones. We got some Massachusetts tags on my right. Don't move those cones, because you'll probably get shot up. Nah, you probably won't get shot up, but you'll definitely get into an argument. If somebody lives there and you move the cones from the front of their house, yeah, they're gonna be highly upset. You can usually find cones holding parking spots, trash cans, recycling bins, and even chairs. Those are some of the few objects you'll find holding a parking spot in Philly. I can go right, I can go left. I'm gonna go left, and then I'm gonna come around and come down Reese Street. We're on Randolph. This is Randolph Street, y'all. Now, my high school years, when I used to get stoned like a hippie, I used to come down this block to cop up. Not proud of it, but yeah. I used to come down this block in like, 2003, 2004. That sign says, drive like your kids live here. There's a lot of empty lots here, but I remember coming here in high school, there was more houses, but they used to trap from this block heavy. When I mean heavy, I mean heavy. This was like one of the most popping blocks in Philly at the time. I can't speak for, the 90s and the 80s, but I'm just talking about for my era. We would go in this lot right here on my right-hand side, cop up. This Chino's right here used to be buzzing. I don't know, I haven't been a part of that life in a while, so I wouldn't be able to confirm, like, if any activity is still out here, but I'm sure people still be out and about. I used to park up across the street, and I used to walk right up here, boom, and go to the Chino's. Yeah, right there across the street. See where them cars are parked at? Yeah, I used to park right there, boom, 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 boom. Jump out, cop up, and then be out. Cop up, for my older ladies and gentlemen, is a term that simply means purchase. When you say, I'm about to cop up on something, or I'm about to cop the hottest sneaks on the block, or I'm about to cop that whip, that means basically I'm about to buy the whip. I'm about to buy those nice sneaks. You know what I mean? We got Fine Fair Supermarket on my right-hand side. We're at 5th and Allegheny. My younger brother at Hood Stunts 92 just got an accident here the other day. He is on YouTube also, and he actually just captured a septibus, and I think it was like some type of work vehicle. The work vehicle ran into the septibus, and it looked bad. So whoever was on that septibus is definitely getting paid. We got a rec center on my right-hand side. What's this, Man Rec Center right here on 5th Street. So I'm gonna make this left. I'm gonna go down Reese Street real quick, and then we're gonna come all the way back around. Make this left right here. Now we're gonna make this left down Reese Street. That's my cousin's uncle's whip right there on the right-hand side. He got graphics on the window that says, "Don't slam the effing door." That's a good graphic, right? Don't you hate it when people get in your vehicle and slam the door? That sucks. Alright, this person's gonna park. Let's see how upscale is their parking skills. Oh, I think this is Lisa. I think I actually know who this is. Yeah, this might just be Lisa. Go ahead, you got it, you got it. This is one of my mama blocks too. Yeah. I know. The video just started. We're 38 minutes in, and I done said she lived around 3 places in Philly. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Lisa is one of her friends, so yeah. That's why I said, oh, look it. That might just be Lisa, because I know she drives that year Honda Accord. All right, Lisa. So maybe you got a little bit of whip game, just a little bit. So y'all saw her live and direct maneuver into this little teeny weeny baby pipsqueak parking. Shout out to Jose. This is my cousin Ainge Chavo, Money Ainge, the YouTuber, CEO of Cash Life Clothing. This is one of his old hangout spots. His uncle lives on this block, his aunt lives on this block, and one of his best friends, one of his main bros, grew up on this block too. So yeah. We got Boost Mobile on my right-hand side. So Lisa, remember I was just talking about Lisa? Here's the story. Right there across the street, on my right-hand side, there's them gates. See them gates got a white sign? It says customer only, it says no parking. Notice, all violators will be towed. She left her vehicle there all night long, and they towed it. Like literally a couple months ago. They towed it, and she was really distraught and upset. But I'm like, dude, you can't read signs. Like I said, do not park there, and they towed her joint. So she had to spend a couple $100 to get it out of the impound. You gotta take those signs seriously, y'all. If it says do not park, they will tow. They gonna tow your ish. Alright, we're back on 5th Street. We're gonna make this left on 5th Street. Alright, we're gonna be driving up 5th Street. Got some 3-story houses on my left, but we got some 2-story houses on my left too. We got this rec center on my right. I think one of the famous Spanish reggaeton artists did a show out here. passing Willard Street. Yeah, this is 5th and Westmoreland. This is like one of the most buzzing corners in the city. There's still people out here on shift. On my left, we got somebody freezing. Cool, let me let it roll back just a little bit so y'all can see him. We rolling, we rolling, we rolling, we rolling, we rolling. Y'all see him on my left-hand side, right there, boom. See him with a hoodie? And then on my right-hand side, we got somebody that's out here just posted up. And I'm more than sure that they're on shift. There's New Star Chinese on my right-hand side. I believe my cousin Ainge knows who owns this little strip right here. I don't politic out here, but I've been out here on several occasions. Passing Cornwall Street, it'd be really buzzing out here. Like in the summer, ooh, I wheelie this whole block. Like I wheelie from like Allegheny Street to up here. Like boom, just two blocks on the me. And I'll be wheeling by this John. Passing Ontario Street. All right, I'm gonna keep on going straight. I'll probably like zigzag, zigzag, ziggy, 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 zigzag. Yo, if you ever go to Hip City Veg, there's a burger called the Ziggy Burger. It is pretty good. It's a plant-based burger, but it tastes pretty darn neat. My left-hand side, we got Platinum Auto Sounds. I believe that spot on my left is the new owners of my CRX. I had an 89 CRX and I sold it, and I believe they are the new owners. All right, let's make this left on Tioga. Bump it. Let's make this left. We got El Principe restaurant on my right-hand side. They blew up that ATM when they was looting ATMs and everything. They blew that joint out right in front of Principe. Principe! Alright, we're on Tioga Street. And I think this is like Sedgley. But is it Glenwood or Sedgley? I will tell you in a second. I just gotta be careful because my windows are kind of foggy. Sedgley, yeah. I was right. Sedgley. Alright. We're at Tioga and Randolph. I'm gonna make this right up Randolph. We got a church on my left-hand side. We're driving up Randolph, Rand diggity 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 Dolph. We are now approaching Venango Street. Randolph and Venango. I used to hang with a whole bunch of homies that used to be out here. Puppy and I can't think of Tito and all them dudes. When I used to ride like go-peds and scooters and all that stuff, we used to race them and build them. It's one of the homies' blocks that I used to be out chilling. We just crossed Venango. Yeah, I used to build two-stroke scooters for fun, like as a hobby. At my prime, at one time, not throughout a variety of years, at one given time, I had, I believe, 17 scooters, two-stroke motorized scooters. Majority of them were all souped up. I had a wall full of mufflers, chrome aftermarket pipes, chrome decks, chrome rims, some of the rarest parts. And I also had a wall with 8 California go-karts all hung up, and they were souped up. I mean, like some of the dopest, hottest go-karts that you could find. Like nobody had them like how I had them. And I used to, buy them, sell them, trade them, fix them. I ain't sell my private stash, but I did have like a separate stash that I would, buy just to sell. And yeah, I would make like a little profit. We're passing Erie Avenue. We're on Randolph and Erie Avenue. Yeah, that was in my heyday when I was like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I used to really like messing with them things, dirt bikes and all of that. I mean, I couldn't have, dirt bikes inside my room. So the next best thing was like scooters, and I used to carry them inside the house. And the go-karts were hanging on the wall with gas tanks and all. Some of them would have gasoline in them. Man, those were the good old days. But then I started slowly selling them off on eBay. Sent many parts all over the world. Netherlands, California, Canada, Australia. My fly bars and my Team Gonads single piece block off sold just for like $800, and that went to Australia. Shout out to Azante. Yeah, Azante. I sold some parts and they went to Australia. Alright, yo, so we at Mike's Deli on my right hand side. I'm gonna make this little left right here. See if I can do this without getting clipped. Cause this car right here on my left is blocking the corner, which is impairing my vision. That's why you shouldn't block corners, y'all. It makes it complicated to actually see. I'm gonna make this right. Then the windows are foggy. That ain't helping me any. For real, like I'm driving through like my old system routes. When I mean system routes, I mean like when I drive my lower car with the loud music, you know, with a bunch of speakers and everything, just to cruise around in the summer. These are usually the blocks that I cruise through. I cruise through all these little teeny weeny blocks, and I'll be dumping. My jaw will be dumping. Look, there's like 4 homies out here. Right here on my left hand side. They're out and about, probably on shift. Yeah, this is one of the blocks that I'll be taking my whips through. Yeah, they said loud. Loud is, yeah, you already know. I ain't gonna sit there and put them on blast. But just know that they got that gas. Yeah. Iglesia. This is filmed in New Mexico. So just know that we're not in Philadelphia right now, y'all. We not in Philly. I say we in Philly, but right now we in Mexico. This is live and direct from Mexico. Leisure, like, really? Hold on. Let me come outside, too. So, it don't even snow in Mexico, do it? I'm talking about that we live in Mexico. Yo, y'all, so let me tell you about this block. I think this is the block. It's either this block or the next block. On New Year's Day, around 2 in the morning, 2 gentlemen broke into a house, I think right here on my right-hand side, right? They broke into the house, and there was an 80-year-old man that was of, what was his descent? I think he was Philippine. And he had a bunch of kids and grandkids and all that. He was 80 years old. 2 guys, these fools, broke into the dude's house while his whole family was out. They tied him up, they beat him up, they swelled him up, they gave him mad like lesions and brain hemorrhage and all this stuff. And they took his safe. His safe had $30,000, right? And this corner on my left, I think this is the block because L&F Auto Tags on my left, we're on Fairhill. I think it is Fairhill. But anyway, they had attacked them and they took the safe for $30,000 and they left, right? So that was the first half. He was in a hospital for probably like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Like he was trying to recover, but he's 80 years old, so he's kind of old, you know what I mean? And he passed away, like I think 1 week ago. I think he didn't make it. He didn't make it because they had gave him so many, like they swelled him up, man. Like how you, like it's one thing to rob an older man. All right, cool. He's 80 years old. He's not gonna put up a fight. And then if y'all had a gun, he ain't gonna put up a fight. Like, you know, that dude went out in a horrible manner, man. And I'm highly upset that my fellow human being would do that to a much older, you know, citizen. At that, he wasn't even from this country, you know what I mean? Like, I think he migrated over here back in the day. You know, everybody usually comes to America for the dream of, you know, working, of having freedom, of owning your own, you know, house, your own car, raising a family. And he did that, and boom, at 80 years old, his life was taken away too short. Yo, this person in front of me, right, just double parked their car in the middle of the street. That's this dude right here. He pulled one car out the parking spot, and now he's about to park this car into the parking spot. So he owned both cars. He basically just played musical cars. Look at the car that's in front of him is his still. He just pulled it out, and now he's about to park this little Toyota Avalon. Let's see where his park game is at. Let's see where his whip game is at. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? The other car is a Mazda Protege. Yeah, he was able to do it. So, all right, buddy. Everybody in the World Wide Web sees you have a little bit of parking technique. All right, buddy, can you give me a wave? Can you give me like a good looking? Yo, dude, don't be looking back and don't sit there and pick up your pants. Yo, come on, dog. Like, go ahead. Don't be pointing at the car. Oh, there's still somebody in the car. I think his girl was in the car. Either his girl, his daughter, somebody. Bro, you're holding the whole conversation like in the middle of the street. Now he turning on the alarm. Yeah, that was probably his woman. Yeah, more than likely it was his woman because she's probably about his age. She's going inside the house with bags. But anyway, back to the story. Yeah, that sucks, man. So that old head passed away. And I'll be completely honest with you. I saw, y'all could look this news article up yourself. It's probably still on YouTube. Man gets robbed on New Year's in Philadelphia. It's probably some type of article, some type of YouTube video about it. One of his, I think his grandkids or his son-in-law, I don't know, somebody was on the news that spoke on behalf of the family. That dude did not look distraught at all. It didn't look like he had any tears. It didn't look like he had any emotional care. Like he said, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say what he said, but y'all could watch that myself and tell me what you think, tell me what your thoughts are. But whoever they had speak on behalf of the family was probably the wrong person to speak on behalf of the family, because he seemed as cold as ice. He didn't seem to have any real emotional, when somebody's sad when their grandfather gets, hurt, or, I'll be sad. Like, my grandpa got hurt. Like, I'll be making threats through the news. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna shake you up, dog. But no, like, he was, like, just regular. Like, I don't know. That sounds kind of fishy to me. We're passing Fairhill grocery store on my left-hand side. Yeah, I don't want to, hold anybody accountable or point any elbows or point any fingers, but you know what I mean? Sounds weird. It's like somebody had to know that he had $30,000 in the safe. Somebody had to know that everybody was going to be out of the house on New Year's. That's all I'm saying. Like, how, ironic that everybody was out of the house when that happened. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Anyway, next story. So we're on Hunting Park. Hunting Park is considered, this is the Hunting Park neighborhood. This is considered number 2 worst dangerous hood in Philadelphia, PA as of 2020 based on crime stats. Hunting Park is also known for the famous Hunting Park, where everybody goes and drives there, shows off their cars, chills, hangs out, and all that cool stuff. Should I go straight? Should I go left? Should I go right? Which y'all want to see? I'm going to go, I could go right, but I'm going to go straight. We got Karina Grocery on my left. Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all today. I had the most excruciating, mind-blowing headache today for like 6-7 hours straight, y'all. It felt like somebody had a knife on my forehead and was banging it in with a hammer. That's how horrible, how terrible this dang headache that I had was. And I don't get headaches often. Not at all. I'm not like, some people get headaches and migraines once every couple months, once every couple years. Yo, I rarely get headaches, like rarely. So yeah, that sucked. But I took a little nap, and yeah, I was able to persevere. Let's go left. Let's go left. My bad, y'all. Haven't been reading the street signs for y'all, but it's cool. We got a 2-story residential block. If you're just tuning in now, we're working our way up to 5th and Champlain in the Olney section because I'm about to pick up some food. So I figured I'd take you guys on the drive with me. If you missed the beginning of the stream, we stopped by AutoZone. I ran in AutoZone real quick to cop some wipers. I drove on the sidewalk to get by somebody who was just stuck in the middle of the street. Yeah, it's Philly life. Right, we're at Cayuga Street. I can go straight, I can go right, I can go right, I can go straight. I'm gonna go right on Cayuga, and then I'm gonna turn left up 5th Street. Oh, that door on my right is open. Why is it open? Is it an abandoned vehicle? Somebody in it? Yo, that joint wide open, yo. Ain't nobody in it. What's up? Let's take that joint. Let's do that joint on YouTube. Yo, we about to turn this to a stealer car. Nah, I'm kidding. Somebody like, yo, Tune, don't be doing that, dog. Don't be stealing. No, I don't do that. But somebody gonna go inside that BI. Somebody gonna go in that junk because it's wide open. It was a Buick. I'm gonna make this left on 5th Street. Yeah, and then it's snowing all inside the car. We got Campagnola Funeral Home on my right. That funeral home, sad enough to say, it be popping. We're passing Purdy Street. I've been to a few funerals in there, and I know friends and loved ones who've also visited there for other funerals. And every time I drive by, there's usually a funeral taking place there. We're passing Blavis Street, 5th and Blavis. Now we're passing Caskey Street. Yo, on my right-hand side, this 5th Street supermarket, I used to get the most slamming smoothies there. Fruit smoothies, right here, that orange building. Yeah, I used to get the most bangest fruit smoothies there. I would get, at the time, I haven't got them in a while, but I would get strawberry, kiwi, and sometimes banana smoothies, but no milk, and sin azúcar. Sin azúcar means no sugar. Just ice, water. We're passing Ansbury. We got Tierra de Colombiano on my right. That's a popular Spanish spot and eatery. On my left-hand side, we got Rite Aid. Yeah. So, and anyway, we just driving up 5th Street. Passing 5th and Cortland, the Family Dollar on my right. So yeah, I used to get some crazy banging smoothies there. Or I used to get the strawberry with lemon, and I used to tell them to put lemon. Yo, my mouth is puckering. Yo, them jobs was popping. We driving by Narrated Street. We got Casa de Mofongo on my left. My pop knew how to make that. My pop is like Chef Boyardee. That's why I cook, because my pop taught me how to cook at a very, very young age. We're passing 5th in Wyoming. I think he taught me how to cook, so I wouldn't be reliant on a female. Which, like I told you guys before, I've been with my wife for about 10 years. Yeah, 10 years, and she hasn't had to cook for me, not once. And I'm proud to say that I always prepare food for the both of us. We're passing 5th and Roosevelt Boulevard. There's been a mad accidents here, a lot of accidents, and also somebody recently got shot here. Oh, guess what, guys? On my right-hand side, my mom lived right there. Yup, my mom. Oh, I got a car behind me. My mom lived 3 houses to the right here on the Roosevelt Boulevard, 5th and the Roosevelt Boulevard. That's true story. So what? In one video, we already went by 4 of her old houses. That's priceless, yo. Yo, that's crazy. All right, we're passing Eleanor Street. Yeah, people been shot out here. Like, I remember last year coming up here to get some food. We're passing Rockland. I'm gonna take this yellow. Yeah, we came up here last year to get some food, and they had the whole thing taped off because somebody got shot, like right there next to the boulevard. I don't know. I think they ran up on the car. Old Teddy's family-owned bakery on my right. That's a pretty popular spot. This is a little shopping strip right here. We're entering the Olney section of Philadelphia. We got Ill Skills Tattoos on my left-hand side. We have several other businesses. We're at 5th and Ruscombe. Yeah, normally I'll be completely honest with y'all. Like, I'm super duper OCD with food, so I don't like people preparing my food. I'm really cautious and skeptical on who and where and what I eat and where I eat it from. However, this establishment we are about to visit, her name is Tiffany, and we've built a mutual trust where, as long as I don't see how it gets prepped, she knows how I like it made. I've been very firm and clear and strict with her on how I like my food made. Matter of fact, speaking of food, let me call her. Yo, I ain't even order it yet. Hold on, let me so let's make this right. Let's make this right, just so that we can do some touring while the food is being made. I'm gonna call it. It's called Hot Wok. Hold on, shut up, y'all. I have to talk to her. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Let's see if she know me. There's a church right here in front of me, yo. Shut up. I'm on the phone.
Hello, how much?
Hello, Tiffany.
Hey, Jay?
Yes.
How are you?
I am fine. I want to place an order for 2 platters of vegetable fried rice with broccoli, no meat, 1 with garlic, and 1 with General Tso sauce. Can you please make sure that they're both spicy?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then can I also get 3 spring rolls?
3 keys, right? Okay.
Yeah, 3 spring rolls, and then let me also get a small order of totones with extra salt, pepper, and garlic, please.
Small totone?
Yes.
Small totone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, salt, pepper, garlic.
Yes.
Okay, anything else, Jay?
That is it. What is my total?
Okay. Yep, 1 second. So 2 broccoli, 3 spring rolls, and 1 small totone, 250. 1750.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, 15 minutes.
All right. Cool.
All right,
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Y'all peep how she knew my name? Y'all just learned something interesting. Y'all just learned my nickname is Jay. And y'all just learned something. Toonie Magooni's nickname is Jay. She said, oh, hey, Jay. Yo, that's funny how she knew my number from the caller ID. We're on Duncannon. I'm gonna make this right on Duncannon. Yeah, that was funny. She already knew who I was. Shout out to the homie David. I got a homie, a fellow Honda enthusiast. We're on 3rd and Duncannon, and this is his block right here. He has a couple EF Civics, and he also has some CRVs, and he likes building Hondas. Me and him can relate. Oh, I see another EF out here, my brother. Oh, he got reds back? What? He got reds back? That's incredible. Did he? What? Yo, that is crazy, because he sold reds. Reds is a Civic that he built. And he sold it, and then he got it back. Cause I see it parked right out front. Sold it a couple months ago. But if you guys look on my channel and you see how I painted my 1990 Honda Civic hatchback, I painted it myself. I did all the body work and paint work in my yard, or in like a back property of a random location in Philadelphia, PA. Yeah, so I painted the car and did all the body work, and I went to as far as removing the whole interior, removing the dashboard, removing the rugs, the seats, the door panels. I stripped that car down to the bone, and including removing the engine and transmission. He helped me remove the engine and transmission. He gave me a hand. We used my buddy, shout out to Ramon from Ramon and Kids Garage on YouTube. We're at Fisher, 2nd and Fisher. We used Ramon and Kids Garage cherry picker to not pop the cherry, but we removed the cherry from my Civic from Ugly Betty. David helped me do that, and then like 3 or 4 weeks later, after painting the car, I put the engine and transmission back in the car alone. Yeah, I did it myself. So that was a pretty cool experience to, you know, say that I actually went in depth with painting, because I wanted to paint the whole engine bay, and I wanted to do, like, you know, a complete color change. The color is Bikini Pearl. It looks like an aqua turquoise green, and some lights like blue, but I don't really like blue, so it's green. Passing American and Fisher. This is a residential neighborhood. Porch, sealed houses, 2 stories, flat tops. But yeah, so that's a little interesting information right there. 3rd and Fisher. We're at 3rd and Fisher. Should I go straight? Yeah, I'm gonna go straight and zigzag through, because she said 15 minutes. So yeah. Yeah, so anyway, like I was talking about food. I'm extremely anal with food. Like really badly, like OCD. Like bad. So it's surprising that I can eat from people like Tiffany, 4th and Fisher. I ain't gonna fraud. I ain't gonna lie. There's been a couple occasions where she passed me my food and I looked at her hands and I got like completely grossed out. Like I don't know, like her like her hands look like little ligaments, like little toes. That's nasty. Cause I have an OCD or a pet peeve. Like I dislike ankles down. Yeah, I'm sure you heard that, India. Yeah, so we're passing 5th and Fisher. I really like that, like I will run away from you. I mean, I think I like embraced it more as an adult. Like I can kind of live with it, but it's a huge turn off. It's like it turns my stomach. I don't really like, yeah, feet. No, I just prefer, you know, sneakers. Just rock some sneakers around me and you be cool. We're passing Fairhill Street, and I'm sure all the old folks are like, but all I wear is flip-flops. Well, I do understand you old folks, so I mean, it's not like, you know, I'm changing anyone's attire, but I'm just letting y'all know a fact. Y'all learned a new fun fact. We on 6th and Fisher. 6th and Fisher. So I can go right, I can go straight, I can go right, I can go straight. I'm gonna go straight, or y'all want me to go right? Cause there's so many places that y'all can see. Like I know Philly like the back of my hand, so I mean, I can go right, I can go straight. I'm gonna go straight, cause I can take y'all by Allegheny bus terminal. Passing Nassim Auto Body. You know, speaking of this, we're by 6 and Rockland was a couple blocks ago. They had disposed of a young gentleman's body below the underpass last year, right around when the pandemic and all that started. Yeah, he was young. He was, I think, like 19, 20. And it turned out that his ex-girlfriend, we're passing Franklin Street. His ex-girlfriend and 2 guys were the ones who did the crime. Yeah, sucks, big time. And then they tossed him there in like a trash bag or something. That's horrible. 8th and Fisher Street, y'all. We on 8th and Fisher. 8th and Fisher. If you're a fisher, you should come out here on 8th and Fisher. I ain't never get into fishing, y'all. Like, I have a buddy named Nick, NR, and I also got another buddy named Nilo, Don Nilo. His pop, Mr. Eddie, fishes, and he been fishing since we were youngsters. I never got into that hobby or that skill or that craft or whatever you want to call it. That form of, because I ain't never liked seafood. We're on 9th and Fisher. Like, I ain't never get into seafood. I never liked seafood. Never liked none of that. Fish, octopus, shrimp, crabs, lobster. Oh no, just the smell flips my stomach. It turns my stomach upside down. Like when I walk into a house with seafood, it just has the most horrible smell, in my opinion. That's my personal opinion, of course. I don't mean to offend any of you seafood lovers, but it's like eating giant spiders, like crabs. Like, don't get it twisted. You know how they say, well, don't knock it until you try it. I tried it on, I think, 2 or 3 occasions in my life, and it came right out of my stomach, and it did not retain in my stomach, and it just made me gag. I tried crabs before on 2 occasions, both times horrible. One time I threw up. The other time it just didn't sit well, and I couldn't finish it. It was like, ugh. Passing Hutchison. And then when I was a youngster, rest in peace to my Uncle Moyo. His real name was Mizael. We're on 10th Street. I'm gonna cut right here. I'm gonna make this right. Yeah, so Mizael, one of my uncles that passed away on Westmoreland. I had told y'all that he got shot right next to the Chinese store with a sawed-off shotgun when he was 22, 2 weeks before his 23rd birthday. He had put me on the shrimps, like breaded shrimp, when I was like 11, 12, and I tried it with the dipping sauce, and I was only able to like tolerate it because it had like the crust on it, but the raw shrimp by itself, no way, Jose. I did not like that. Damn, I'm about to say that was some strong wind, but we just passed the Amtrak train. We're at 10th and Wagner Ave. Yeah, y'all, let me turn on the heat because I feel like it's getting extra foggy up in here. My bad, y'all, it's getting foggy, so I'll turn on the heat. So if y'all hear, the heat is because, yeah, it's getting foggy. But yeah, so seafood never sat well for me, and I'm thankful that I never like got into it, because I know some people who live by seafood, clams and mussels. We got Jaquez grocery on my right hand side, but as y'all can see, there's nobody out. Like, nobody really out, especially as we get to the less active hoods. Active meaning areas where there's not drugs in abundance. You don't see nobody out. Everybody is inside the house, warm, watching TV, probably on their 3rd dream, getting ready for work the next day. But if you go in the hood, you did see a few people out and about. We're at 12th Street. But yeah, y'all, so seafood was never my thing. So y'all learned something else about me, But I don't knock people who like seafood. Like, I don't knock people for whatever you eat. If that's what you like, more power to you. You only live once, so make sure you go out eating what you like. Right, Merc? We're passing Kinetic Street. Merc, the other day, he said something about, I don't think I've met another Puerto Rican who could resist Benid. I could resist it, sir. We're at 13th and Somerville. Yeah. Yeah, pernil. For those of you who don't know what pernil is pork. That's like a Spanish name. And I believe pernil is the pork shoulder. Now, when I was a youngster, up until about the age of 15, I used to eat it. Like, I used to eat ham up until I was about the age of 14. Then I just stopped eating sliced ham. I would only eat sliced turkey when I was a youngster. Or salami, hard salami and stuff. We're next to Old York Road. Look at this little truck right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go reverse, crisscross, and I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna go up Old York Road so y'all can see. I think this is gonna take us right next to the Allegheny train terminal. But yeah, so that's the whole story there. They're doing snow shoveling over here, see? Yeah, so I used to eat that stuff when I was a youngster, but don't get it twisted. I used to make a mean pernil, Merc. One time when I was a youngster, after I had stopped eating pork, we're at Albert Einstein Drive in Old York Road. I was 17 and I was working for this organization, And I told y'all how I didn't participate in any parties because I'm not too, like, I don't like being in social environments. So everybody had a potluck at work, and everybody, you know, on the list, you know, was like requesting what they, or writing what they was gonna bring or whatever, right? And I knew that everybody wanted a pork shoulder. So I bought the pork shoulder, I seasoned that mofo, I hooked it up, I marinated it overnight. The next day, oh man, I should have made a left. Hold on. Let me make this left because there ain't no cars behind us. So I marinated it overnight, right? And I took it to work and I left it at the potluck and I left. And I remember the next day when I came back, they said my name, they said, let's just say blah blah. Remember? Everybody's name in this story is blah blah. They said, yo, blah blah, that penny was good as ever. You made that yourself? I'm like, yeah. And everybody, they said that they scarfed it down, and like, you know, by the end of the little potluck, there was still some dishes left over, but the pork shoulder that I brought was gone. They swallowed it. But yeah, and that was at the time when I stopped eating pork, but I was, you know, I was courteous and nice enough to at least make them what they liked it. Crap, I used to make these crazy patillos with potatoes, cheese, broccoli. What? And they used to love it. And I used to make those joints too. They used to love it, yo. I used to make a bunch of crazy stuff. All right, we're at Allegheny Transportation Center on my right-hand side. On Broad Street. On my left-hand side, I believe we got Girls High or something like that. Yeah, Philadelphia High School for Girls. I'm gonna make this right so y'all can see the little Allegheny Transportation Center. And we'll like zigzag through here. And then we gotta go pick up that food because I think we're working on 15 minutes. See, this is the little bus station right here on my right. If you want to catch the bus, there's a train behind me too. You can go underground and get on the sub. We're approaching Park Ave. We got cheesy burgers on my left, coming soon. Money orders, check cash on my right. We're at Park Ave and Allegheny Ave. Yo, man, sometimes I say like street, but I know the sign don't say street, but even if it's an Ave, if it's a road, if it's a lane, if it's whatever it is, it's still a street. Like, we're driving on a street. So that's what I mean sometimes when I be like, all right, y'all, we're passing Park Street, or well, Park Street doesn't even sound right. Park Ave and Allegheny Street, or yeah, it sounds weird. Allegheny Ave. But yeah, sometimes like I might slip and say street, but obviously it's not the street or whatever. Might not be so obvious, but whatever. Megan is left on 13th and Allegheny Ave. Yeah, boy, I feel that four-wheel drive traction kicking in. Yeah, and then this is a really wide street, which means that I can really drive on both sides if I want. We're on Chew Ave, y'all. Chew Ave. Ficky. Snowflakes are coming down, getting a little bit bigger. I'm starting to get a little headache again. Maybe that's because I'm talking so damn much. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, guys, so let's talk about the scheduling now. So I'm going to be habitual. I'm going to be daily consistent, still doing daily uploads. However, I think like 2 days a week. We're at 13th and Grange. I think like 2 days a week, I am going to I'm going to upload daily, but 2 days a week, I think I'm going to do like some night videos. So you'll get a double upload. So you'll get an upload at 6 p.m. and you'll get an upload at 8 p.m. I'm still keeping them in the evening hours because I know most of my viewers work. Back in the day, I used to upload, guys. I used to upload as early as 8 a.m. or like 9, 10 a.m. or I used to air stuff at like 12. But I don't think that was too good for my audience. We got some Illinois tags right there in the middle of the street. We're at Nedro Ave. Go ahead, buddy. You wanna let me go? Hey, say no more. Thank you, sir. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing 2 uploads on certain days. So by the time you guys see this video, you would notice that there was an upload at 6 before it. I'm just doing that, you know, just to test the atmosphere for the month of February. I know Lincoln made a joke, said that, oh damn Tune, let me find out that you gentrifying, because I'm changing the time frame. We're on Champlain Ave, but no, it's not that I'm gentrifying. It's that I'm trying to, you know, trying to get them watch hours up. Trying to create more content that's effective. I feel as though, even though the night videos are a lot more complicated for some of my viewers to see, it seems like you guys like the night videos. I mean, let's look at the numbers on this video. Well, let's see at the time of this being aired how many people are actually watching this video. But I feel like night videos people appreciate. We're at 13th and Spencer. I'm gonna go through this parking lot. Or should I go left so y'all can see the main street and then come around? Because I can go through the parking lot. But let me go left so y'all can see the main street and then I'm gonna go around. That's the Community College of Philadelphia's other campus on my right, the one that we were just about to go in. They have a couple campuses, that's one of them. Park Ave. Alright, we're approaching Park Ave. We have a ride on my right hand side. We're now passing Park Ave. We're at Broad Street. I'm gonna make this right on Broad Street. We're now on Broad Street. Snow seems to be coming out a little bit harder, at a much faster pace. I had to turn up the heat a little bit. We got Speedway on my right hand side. I'm gonna make this right on Godfrey Ave. On my left hand side, we got Stenton Ave. We're driving down Godfrey. Driving down Park Ave right now. We're driving down 13th Street. We got the Community College of Philadelphia, other campus on my right. And Silas University, the I Institute on my right. We have a bunch of residential blocks on my left. And the snow is coming down, y'all. It's starting to come down a little bit thicker. But we're like 4 minutes away from the Chinese store that I'm supposed to be going to. So it's cool. We're like in the neighborhood that we want to be. I basically just took the extremely long Suneric view. Could have went straight up 5th Street and made it there real quick, but then what fun would that have been, you know what I mean? We're at 11th Street. Let me tell you a weird, funny, I wouldn't call it a fact, but a strange occurrence that always happened to me when I was driving down this block right here. We're about to hit Warnock, right? We're at Godfrey Ave. When I would always drive by Warnock and Godfrey, and I would look at my phone, I would lose reception. I would lose bars, always. I don't know why. Let me tell you around where. Like right around here, from like Warnock to like past this like store right here. We're passing 10th Street. Like even right here, like Owl will be right here. I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if anybody else like experienced that. I don't know if they got cell phone blocker tower thingy majiggies right here on 10th and Godfrey. I think there's a projects right there across the street on my right hand side. You got the Fern Rock Apartments. You got Godfrey Food Market, Godfrey Beer and Deli. Yeah, so that's weird. And then it would come back on like in a block or two up. We got the Stevenson Terrace on my left hand side, probably the Stevenson Terrace Apartments. But it's snow season. Yeah, like right around this train, then my service would come back up. Not train, but the train tracks. These Amtrak's right above us, and about 3, 2, 1, right there. Boom. Maybe I need to turn these wipers on faster so that y'all can see, because it seems like it's starting to snow more and y'all seeing dots. Yeah, but we got the 4-wheel drive off deck. We chilling. Passing Franklin Street. Now we're approaching 7th Street. We need to make a right on 5th Street. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know how the real-time 4-wheel drive system works for this vehicular device is we're passing Marshall Street. It's normally front-wheel drive, but if the front wheel ever loses traction and the rear differential like locks up and then it turns into 4-wheel drive, we're on 6th and Godfrey. So although it's not a true 4-wheel drive like a Jeep Wrangler where all four wheels are in motion at all times, like a Subaru, where all four wheels are in motion at all times. This real-time four-wheel drive system does come in handy, you know, for like when you stuck or anything. Fairhill Street, we're passing Fairhill. I haven't got stuck yet, so yeah. We're gonna make this right on 5th Street. There's a CVS on my right. We got St. Belina Catholic Church on my left. Established in 1924. We got a CVS market on my right, and the snow is coming on even more, y'all. Tommy's Laundromat on my right. Ouch. Gonna get bumpy. We're at Spencer Ave. The Chinese store is right here in front of me, but I'm gonna make a left on Spencer Ave so I can come around and park like right in front of it. Hopefully, if there's parking. We're gonna make this left on Spencer. We got a church on my left. Some older gentleman on my right was coming down the steps with a shovel. I guess he's gonna try to shovel the snow early, so in the morning he doesn't have to work on the pathway. We're at 4th and Spencer. I'm gonna make this right down 4th Street. Still in the Olney section of Philadelphia. Passing Fern Street. Passing Roslyn Street. Now we're at Champloss Street. Alright, I'm gonna make this right on Champloss. There goes that squeak from the good old handy dandy jack that I decided to leave in my trunk today. It said, me. We just passed Lithgow. Now we're passing Lawrence. Now we're at 5th and Champloss. And the snow is coming down. It's coming down in much larger flakes. I'm gonna make this right and I'm gonna park up right here in front of Chino's. Park up right here in front of Chino's. It was what, 17 something, right? Let's see how much funds are right here. Okay. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me leave these wipers on so at least y'all don't just see dots. But I'm gonna keep an eye on the vehicle. Some cops just drove by on my left, see them? Oh man. So y'all learn about Toon's secret hot spot. But if you paid attention, or if you're new to the channel, I have a vlog playlist from the year 2018 where I vlogged every day straight for 365 days, no matter what went wrong in my life, whether I was having a good day or bad day. And in that year, I think I documented about 30 different food dishes, roughly anywhere from 20 to like 30 different food dishes. Some whole vlogs were revolved around food. Some of those vlogs had food snippets hidden in between the vlog, so you would have to explore. But I actually did a whole vlog about this spot in 2018, and actually I think that vlog talked about my food OCD. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Now we're gonna come out of 5th Street. Now we're gonna head back down North Side. We got the police right here. Gonna make this right. Every time I come to this block, faithfully, there's always a car double parked here. Faithfully. Like, no joke. Faithfully. I can't count how many times I came to this block and there's always been a car double parked here. I did what they're doing. They left the door wide open. They're up there at the doorway. I think it's a pizza delivery driver. I don't know what type of driver it is. Now there's I thought there was somebody behind me, but they turned through the driveway. Yeah, I think he is a pizza delivery driver because on his license plate he has the menu. And normally pizza delivery drivers put the pizza menu on their license plate to give you a heads up that they're doing delivery for a specific business. So I'm gonna give him a break. Like, I'm not gonna rush him because he's trying to make a dollar the hard way. It's out here snowing and this could be his only way of income. He could have literally just parked up on the sidewalk. No, it's a female. What? Tell me the whole time that I could have beeped. Nah, it might be his child because she look young. She look like she probably like 11, 12. And then another person's coming up. Man, the whole family's coming out. Y'all could have really parked up for that. And I was giving him the benefit of the doubt because I saw the little pizzeria thing on his tags, right? See right there on his tags on the left-hand side, that's a menu. There's another little kid going in. She's probably like 8, 9. Those are probably his children. All right, buddy. Any day now. Any day now. Now they're coming out with a toddler. Yo, y'all could have straight up parked up to do all of this stuff. Don't fall, buddy. You have the baby in your hand. Now he's coming down with like probably like a 2-year-old. Now there's a car behind me that's super duper bright. I think it's a plow truck. Oh man, can we get moving, y'all? Yeah, the vehicle behind me is super duper bright. Yeah, it must be the pop. It's probably the father picking up his kids. What's up with the shiny coats, yo? With everybody wearing shiny coats in 2021? I mean, I ain't wearing a shiny coat, but I see like that tends to be like, I guess, the style now or something. A lot of people wearing shiny coats because he got a shiny coat. He's cleaning off his boots. He's doing all that slow stuff. Ha! This man isn't delivering pizza right now. He's probably off the clock. Yo, y'all gotta see these headlights behind me. These headlights behind me are so bright. They're the most bright LED HID thingy-majiggies. It's like a tow truck. Super duper bright. And then they got the flashing lights and stuff. Yeah, I think it is a tow truck. I think they're not a tow truck, a plow truck. I think they're plowing the street. Yep. Alright, go ahead, buddy. You done held us up long enough. Do you mind speeding it up some? You know what I mean? Like, he straight up just held us up. Alright, we're turning on 4th Street. I'm gonna let this car go by up. I guess they're turning. He's turning right. I'm gonna turn left. Yeah, I don't even think it's sensible for me to drive through the little blocks anymore because it's so much snow out that you guys ain't gonna be able to see much but snow, fog, and nobody's out really. At least not in this area. Alright. Full drive just kicked in. Passing American Street. That means we just passed Phillip Street before American Street. No, we didn't pass Phillip Street. We passed 3rd Street before American Street. Now we passed Phillip. I was backwards. We're gonna make this right down 2nd Street. We got JR Mini Market on my right. No turn on red until after 6. Well, guess what? It's after 6. So I'm gonna turn. We're passing Linton Street. Passing Nedrow Avenue. I think one of my viewers was from this neighborhood, David. Passing Calvert Street. I'm gonna make this left right here. We're approaching Grange Ave. We got Tres Fuegos on my right, and Bravo Pizza and Seafood. That's a strange combination, pizza and seafood. I wouldn't want to order pizza from there because my pizza will come out smelling like seafood. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. I think people who don't like seafood will understand what I'm talking about. L and J Laundromat. But the people who like seafood will be like, nah, too, but what's wrong with ordering there? No. Seafood has a strong scent. And then there's a such thing as cross-contamination. So I don't know, like, if they're making the food by the seafood and all that. Passing Chew Ave. Passing Wentz Street. Now we're at Allegheny Ave. It really looks like Olney. O-L-N-E-Y, Olney. But it's Allegheny. 100 west to my left, 200 to my right, 199 to my right, but 199 is 200. And the snow is coming down, y'all. The snow is coming down. Wonder what happens if I turn up the brightness in this neighborhood. Let me see what it looks like. Please excuse the... Okay, it's a little bit brighter. It's not that bad, right? I think that's probably not bad. Yeah, brightens it up a little bit. We're passing Clarkson Ave, driving down Masher Street. We're traveling southbound on Masher. Got a box truck right here to my right, doing some type of loading, moving, and storage. It would suck to be a mover in this weather, right? Passing Tabor Road, Glace Brothers Auto Repair on my right. We're on Masher and Tabor Road. The homie Uptown Lean. I shot a music video for him. He lives on my left-hand side. Uptown Lean. Passing Delphine Street or Delphine Street. Y'all just gonna have to deal with however way I say it. Delphine Street. Sunoco on my right. We're at Fisher, Masher and Fisher. If you haven't checked out the Lil Gucci Lear Olney tour, where I followed the homie Lil Gucci Lear, who's a Philadelphia music artist. He's from Philly. This is one of the neighborhoods where he was born and raised in, up until a certain age. We did a walking tour in this area. It was about, an hour and a half long, give or take, but you guys got a chance to see Lil Gucci Lear in another light, like in a different, way than you see him normally on his channel. I shot like three or four. Was it 3 or 4 of his music videos? I know I shot 3 for sure. Passing Welland Street. Oh, I shot 3 videos and 1 behind the scenes video, so that's why I say 4. But yeah, for his music videos. But this is Olney School on my left hand side. Passing Masher and Duncannon. On my right, we got AutoZone. There'll be a bunch of people out there fixing cars too. Lately, that's like the newest thing in Philly. I think Second and Lehigh started the trend, and then you see them on like Broad Street. You see them right here on Duncannon. See the mechanics pull up next to the AutoZones and just charge for service. You go, you get the parts, and they'll charge you to do the work. We're at Ashdale Street. We got Big Man Trading Inc. on my right hand side. Masher and Ashdale Street. This next block coming up is so bumpy out of this world. Well, the next 2 or 3 blocks are super bumpy. Passing Ruscombe. This is a photo enforced area too, meaning if you drive through here and you eat the red light, they're gonna take a picture of it and send you a ticket in the mail. So you want to make sure you always stop here. Yeah, this street's so bumpy and messed up. Ouch, 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 ouch. Y'all, it's so bumpy that y'all heard the jack in the back squeaking. I gotta make mental note to self. Leave that jack at home next time rather than taking the jack with me. It's one of those big heavy duty jacks, like the garage jacks when you go to the flat fixes and they jack up your car in like a couple pumps. Yeah, it's one of those jacks. We're on the Roosevelt Boulevard, traveling up Masher Street. Crossing over Roosevelt Boulevard. We're passing Rockland. We just left the Olney section. I believe we're in the Feltonville neighborhood. You guys can feel free to chime in. All the neighborhoods that we went in today's video were, I believe we touched like the hairline of Kensington. The very, very hairline. We're on Loudon, Masher and Loudon. Then we turned from Kensington, we turned to Fairhill, the Fairhill neighborhood. Then from the Fairhill neighborhood, we went to, the Hunting Park neighborhood. And from the Hunting Park neighborhood, I think we went through, did we touch base on the Tioga? We didn't go to full Nicetown. I think we passed the Tioga. I don't even remember where I drove, goes to show you. But anyway, I know we went to the Olney section. And then we came back down. I think we just passed, what I just said. Anyway, short-term memory kicked in. That's how you know I'm getting old. We're at Wyoming Ave. In the 7-Eleven on my left. Milan's restaurant on my right. We're passing Tiber Street or Tiber. T-I-B-E-R, Tiber Street. Passing Luray Street. We're passing Thelma Street. Shout out to Robski. This is his block. Passing Cortland Street. Now we're passing Raymond Street. Now we're passing Sabre Street. Now we're passing Ansbury Street. Now we're passing, well, now we're at the intersection of Wingahaken and Rising Sun. We're currently on Rising Sun. Crossing over Wingahaken. USA Auto Supplies on my right, where you get all your detail materials for detailing cars, auto body supplies. Passing Rising Sun Plumbing Supply, passing Adams Auto Body State Inspection on my left, passing Torres Lumber on my left, building materials, passing the PNK building on my left, wholesale supplies, passing a recycling and scrap spot on my right. I'm gonna make this left. We got 2nd Street to my left, Bristol Street to my right. I'm gonna make this left right here down 2nd Street, 2nd and Rising Sun. We're passing Bristol Street. Now, there's another fun fact before we finish up the video. On my left-hand side, this is the high school that I graduated from in 2006. This is Edison Ferreira, or Thomas Alva Edison Ferreira Skill Center, or high school pretty much. Thomas Edison High School. So on my left. When sometimes people used to cut, and I cut a couple times. We used to cut and we used to run that, we like walk down the street. Like I remember the days we would hop the fence and all that. Like right here too, there's a little stairway that comes up on my left. I even did a motivational speech right here next to Edison. It's on that 2018 playlist. This is a funeral. This is a graveyard or cemetery on my left-hand side. I actually got a sister that's buried right here. She's buried, Sunny Sprint on my right. She's buried, I think right here next to this pole, either this pole or this next pole right here on Pike Street. Yeah, one of my sisters is buried there, younger sister. Passing J and Sons Auto Collision on my left. Banquet Hall on my left. Mattress Kids Inc. on my left. A used car lot on my left. Now we're back at Erie Avenue. We got a furniture spot on my right. We're at 2nd and Erie Avenue. Police on my left. Mini Cooper on my right. And now we pretty much heading right back to the hood. We'll be entering the Fairhill neighborhood in a matter of less than 3 minutes, aka Badlands, part of the Badlands. And it is what it is, y'all. I think this will conclude today's small, short tour of just some random driving, man. I didn't really have no place to go to other than AutoZone to get those wipers, which were completely random. We're passing Glenwood Ave. And then we went to the Chinos and picked up some food, right? Just something different, man, you know? Something out of the ordinary. Figured I wanted to show y'all snow. I had a huge headache today, and I really wanted to go around walking and do a walking tour, but we never did it. We're passing, we just passed Tioga, and now we're approaching Ontario Street. But yeah, y'all, so that is it for today's tour. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone's support. Please hit that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys donate a thumbs up. More importantly, when the video is finished, please comment in the comment section. That really helps this video pick up traction. If you really want to help this channel in a great way, share this video. Share it anywhere. Share it on any platform, on any social network. Share it via text message. Copy this text link or this YouTube link and share it to a friend via text. Say, hey buddy, check out this video. Just by you sharing it, you're making a huge donation. And for anybody who ever made any cash donations to this channel, I'm truly humbled and thankful for your support. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Those donations mean a lot. in any form you guys give them, whether it's a comment, whether it's a thumbs up, whether it's a share, or it's, you know, a small piece of compensation. Thank you very much, and this is your boy Tuning out.